Hi everyone. This is my chosen DT project for Angela Holt's Designs, which is where we get the lovely bits of bling from, and she's got some amazing lace kits on her shop at the moment. They're fantastic shabby chic laces. But I'll be using 3 bits of hers today, the small and the large, nice beautiful pearl diamond pieces, and one of these. I love these. I so didn't know what to put this on, and I didn't want to just put it on, for the simple fact that they are just gorgeous. So I thought very carefully before I chose what to put them on. These do come in a pack of 4, and they are really stunning, all of them. So, and I think these are definitely my favourite so far. And oh, they are stunning pieces. So my DT project for this month is basically to repurpose and use one of these leather plasticky folders. I'm not doing anything to this bit, I don't think, other than cleaning it up a bit, but other than that it's just the front and the back that I'll be covering, and of course the work will be on the front, so that way it's still usable at home, just not if you're going out and taking it to work maybe. So I've started by using a acrylic paint, just so all these edge pieces here are not black, sticking out. I haven't decided whether I should paint the inside or not. I might decide that after. I might paint the inside, because at least that way then it looks better. So, but the papers I'll be using are Lyric by Prima. This is one of my fab favourite papers, and I think they are stunning. So yes, this is going to be the back cover, and as you can see with that bit cut out, that will be the front cover. I'll be using lace and some other little bits and pieces that I've put together, and I'm actually going to put a little closure on it as well, so it'll sort of keep it nicely closed should you actually use it at home. Right, so the first thing I need to do is actually put on this little closure, because I want this under the paper at the back. So, but I don't want it too much at the front. I want some, but I don't want loads. So I still want to be able to sort of open it. So we're looking at about there. Try and make it look as good as possible. Right. Some of this I'll be using hot glue, but some I won't be. I will for this, because this is going under the paper, so I don't want it coming out too much. So right, that's that first piece done. I love this one. I think this is really great for the front, but I didn't want the black back to be too plain, but at the same time I didn't want it over fussy. I wanted to try and keep it as simple as possible. No, I've lost my tweezers. There we go. Yeah, I've put double-sided tape on these. As you can see, I've already started. try and make it a little bit easier and a little bit quicker. Angela also does use tutorials live every Monday, which in the UK is at 1 o'clock in the morning, but it's 7 o'clock where Angela is. So it's 7 o'clock in the evening. And I do try my best to be there. I have been there most weeks. I think I had to leave early one week because I was just so tired. But at the same time I do enjoy watching her create some amazing pieces. And so last night she did a lace reel, and oh my god, it is gorgeous. They really are stunning. And the lady that won it, well, yeah, she's definitely got a nice little gift that she'll be able to keep hold of for a long time to come. Right, and around. It's just a matter of positioning that. So, as I say, I didn't want too much on the black. Sort of just makes it nice, so it's not so plain and boring. That's it, that's okay. Right, now here comes the fun bit. It's doing the front. I'm using the double-sided tape because I didn't want to put wet glue on the papers because it won't sort of stick too well. So this way it's going to stick a lot easier. I'm actually enjoying being on Angela's DT team because it's giving me new ideas and making me think more out of the box than I normally do. It's my family moan that they can't take me shopping because I spend most of the time saying, ooh, I know what I could do with that, and I want to chop things up and what have you. So mind you, I did just get a really good bargain on a bag of brown sort of beads and the wooden style beads. Here, this little bag of bits and pieces has just cost me 49p in a charity shop, which fantastic. And then I've got this, which of course I'm taking apart. I don't want all the bits on the comb. I don't want the comb. Well, not at the moment anyway. That also cost me 49p, and this was the bargain. It's got the magnetic pearl beads on, so I'm going to experiment with them. There's something I've got in plan for them should it work. So yeah, that cost me just under £3, which is really quite useful. Right, let's get back to putting all this together. At the moment the charity shop has got a lot more jewellery than they know what to do with on the beads and stuff. So I've said to her that if she can't sell it all, then put it together in a big bag and I'll buy it off them. That way I get it cheap and they get money for the charity. So, but it's the same with all charity shops. You know, if you go in and speak to them, I'm sure they're going to have bits and pieces that they can't sell, and they normally end up having to bin. So at least that way you're going to get yourself a nice little bargain. And you can get some really nice bedspreads and pillowcases that you could reuse. Some of the fabrics that you can get on quilts or quilt covers are beautiful, and would make some amazing bits and pieces, you know, fabric to cover something. And this could quite easily have been done in fabric instead of paper. It's just, I love this paper, and I wanted to do something where I could keep the whole piece instead of chopping it up, because I really don't like chopping it up. Also, mine's the A4 pack, I'm not sure if we can actually get the 12 by 12 packs in this country. I need to check. But you can get the A4, which is actually better because it's not double-sided. So you're not sort of worrying about, oh, I really don't want to use that type thing. Which is what I'm like with my lady's diary. Because there's certain bits I don't want to go using just yet. But we'll get there in the end. Right, and here we go. Make sure. There we go. Now I have a beautiful piece of lace. This is some of the lace that my husband bought me for my birthday. I had 2 big bags full of it. Oh, there is some stunning pieces in there. Some of the, I do have some that I've got like 8 or 9 little bundles, and each bundle is 3 meters long. So there will be on my blog some pieces that you'll be able to buy, which I've got extra. And everything I make is also up on my blog to buy, unless I've made it for someone in particular. Come on, come on, come on, quickly. Up a bit. It's just more to hold that in place. Put some more glue in. Oh, that's my glue gun on the floor. Stick your fingers again. Yes, be very careful when you use your glue guns, because one has just died on me. It was actually not too bad. The glue was hot, but it wasn't too hot that it burnt the hell out of me like my big one does. So the big one will only come out for the big projects. With this side, I'm actually going to put the glue in little spots where the image is quite yeah, over the thick pieces, so you don't see the glue quite so much then. Come on, silly gun. And hopefully it won't come through the lace like it normally does. There we go on that one. Even though that's quite a stretchy piece of lace, I've tried not to stretch it as I've stuck it down. But between paint and glue, I'm covered. This is a little flower that I learned how to make the other day on YouTube. Fantastic lady. Right, as I was saying, I learned how to make these the other day. The lady used a hot glue gun to do hers, but I'm still quite new, so I actually found it was nicer and better and a lot more pliable by using a sewing. So instead of gluing it down, I sewed it down, and it gives a nice sort of textured feel. Can't remember what we're going in where now. Yeah, see, I like that one. Yep, we'll put that one in the middle there. There we go. This lovely little thing. This is some iridescent pearly beads, which I'm just putting the glue on it at the end because I want it just under the flower. And then I sort of just let it do its own thing. No, not that. Let's see, it's better. Something like that. That's what I forgot. I generally put the feather down first, because that way you can, whatever you put on top will then start to hold it down, so it'll just make it more movable and isn't sticking up. For you so you can see what I'm actually doing here. Glue string everywhere again. I was in two minds of whether to make a little bow to go on there, but I don't know, I'm not sure. Let's put it together anyway. This is an easy way of making a bow. Basically take a length of lace or ribbon, fold it, so it's just on top of each other like that. And I use the red tape because it's, in my book, it's one of the very strongest tapes you can get. Then just gather it. You can do this by sewing it as well. For quickness, I sometimes use this way instead of doing it with a needle. Take the tape off. Go right round, and there you go. You have a nice little bow. Now I'll find a nice pearl. Oh, hold on, look at this one. We'll see if this looks alright. Yeah, I like that. Put that on that bit. Right. That I think was going to be too big, so we'll get another little one. There we go. There's a lot there. I'm going to Velcro that piece as well, and I'm just going to pop glue in some spaces just to hold the beading down. Don't go too far. Right. And using other Velcro might be quicker. No, it would be if I know where it had gone. Ah, there we go. This, it does already have stick on it, but personally I always hot glue it, because it's less likely to move then. Glue on the lace bit. And on my Velcro piece down. And then do the same on that side. And then place it where you'd like it to go. And then I put the decorative piece or button or whatever you wish to put there. Right, do I need any other bits on there? Oops. So I've got some little pearl buttony pieces that might look nice scattered about. Or not, don't know. I actually quite like it as it is without all the extra stuff around it. Well, that's my recycled folder. So back is nice and simple, it's not OTT, and there we have the front. And you can either put fabric, you can paint it, whatever on the inside. I think that varies on yourself. And make sure this thing, there we go, just to make sure it's still working, take that off and put it back. There we go. Right everybody, I hope you enjoyed that, and please do give it a try. It will be nice to see other people's idea and interpretation of what I've done. I am actually thinking of auctioning this piece off on my blog at some point, so please keep a lookout, and I shall see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.